Hello everybody, and welcome to a Firebutton Halloweenish thing. And because we play Resident Evil on the daily, this is actually scary to us now. Because it's Ghosts and Goblins. I'm Steve.
I'm Jay.
I'm Harry.
And Jay has insisted that we let him play this game under duress, and he held a gun to my head and everything. So
I love this game. It's notorious for its difficulty.
I was there, I was sobbing.
Yeah.
In both counts.
And, yeah, this is just the attract sequence because arcade game. The one that is notorious for its difficulty is the Nintendo version, the NES version, which I feel is a pile of shit.
Play the game.
This version, yeah, I'm a good player of the game. It's on the...
we're playing on the Capcom Classics collection?
Yeah, on the PS2.
Yeah. Oh no, it's that demon looked awfully furry.
Is that a Red Arima or something else?
Oh, no, that's Satan.
Bad.
It's a boss. It's not the big boss. It's a boss.
Okay.
Oh no, the worst weapon in the game. So,
You are Arthur to
Great
save
start.
random lady who got kidnapped by Satan.
yeah, it's a damsel in distress plot, but hey, you know, sort of these older games, they kind of ripped off that element of classic cinema because they were still feeling themselves out.
Well, the zombies with the bright red hair and the fact that every man, animal, and general demonic creature wants to
That's
beat the
a
shit
Red
out of
Arima.
you. It's very Hammer horror.
That was a Red Arima, Harry.
So I always get mixed up. Which one is this one? This is the first one.
This is the first one, Ghosts and Goblins.
Ghosts and Goblins. And the second one is...
Ghouls and Ghosts.
And the third one is...
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
I see, because of that G&G alliteration thing, I can never remember which one was which.
Well, it's not D&D.
No, but it's still like ghouls and ghosts and goblins and grime things.
I'm about to ruin your entire subscriber base and say this is better than D&D.
Okay, well, James...
Opinions, though, they differ.
Says the guy who don't play D&D.
Yeah. It's because this is better. No, everyone's into different things.
I thought you played D&D.
No, I have played a bit of D&D. What Harry's on about is I'm not really regular with it.
Yeah, we just haven't found the right D&D yet.
Oh,
Are you cheesing the first boss from a significant... Yeah.
yeah, so there's a little thing I'm doing, which I don't know if it has a name because there's no real big sort of scene that shares tech for this, but it's the thing I found. You can kind of cancel your lance throwing animation by pressing forward, so I can get like 3 of them out really quick like that.
Ah, the spear throwing dash cancel.
Yeah, it's almost a dash cancel without the dash.
You know, the frame perfect Street Fighter moves before even then. So, which came first, this or Castlevania? This is an arcade game.
I do not know.
I asked that question because it's like the thing that's most similar to it in my eyes, Classicvania in this.
Yeah, this is kind of like Capcom's Castlevania or Castlevania's Konami's G&G. So, and I love both because whereas you mentioned Resident Evil, that's like the kind of more straight-laced, scary kind of spooky. I like cartoon spooky. That's totally my jam. And I think Castlevania is kind of cartoonish. This is definitely cartoonish, and I love it to bits. Probably
just listen to
more
the music.
than Castlevania.
There's a reason that Arthur is still appearing in the odd crossover game here and there. You know, it's got its legacy. Plus, it's got giant demon orcs with big love hearts on the shoulders. And is that sound that thing steps?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
how he's got a tattoo on it with a spear through it. That's like comedy bad guy, isn't it?
That's the thing. I think that very much cartoons of the era.
Yeah.
Kinda, you know, that goofy, stupid stuff.
There's I would love to see an actual cartoon, actually black and white. 1980, I want to say 86, 85.
I'm pretty sure that puts
Possibly.
it before Castlevania.
If it's 85, it does. I think Castlevania is 86.
Really?
Don't
Wow.
quote me on this. Get your ass to Wikipedia, guys.
I just like the fact we haven't seen Arthur in his underwear yet. That's some achievement right there, because Ghouls and Ghosts is stupidly difficult. Like, you've got
So is
2
this
hit
one,
points.
Ghosts and Goblins?
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry, I get the other one.
See?
I know. I'm the big fan, so I can pretend like it's nothing.
Actually.
Yeah, I hate to be reply guy, but there
No,
we
it's
go.
fine.
And for viewers' benefit, if you haven't played this game, I implore you to do so, because I've just made the first 2 stages look
Yeah, I remember
trivial.
at university when you were playing this game on your PSP and you couldn't even get halfway through the first level, and you were like, I was like, why are you playing this game? It's so hard. And you're like, I want to get good at it. I'm like, oh, okay, looks really fucking hard, but yeah, no, you did it.
Oh, I got the dagger right away. RNG loves me today.
Okay, is this a
Don't
speed
jinx
run?
it.
Dagger the best weapon then?
Dagger is the best weapon
That's strange.
because it travels the fastest.
Pants.
No, it's fine.
Now we're studying it up, because there's something that's very intimidating about a man in his underpants throwing daggers at you.
In a cave.
Yeah.
If I can make it to a certain point, then
Oh, this guy.
then I know where there's a hidden armor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? How are we able to play? There was a spin-off game starring that Red Arima character, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Can you only emulate that game, or has that actually got a release on something?
Oh, it got released, but I don't know if it got released in Europe, but it's one of those rare as rocking horse shit.
Yeah,
type
I was just
deals
thinking
these
it's
days.
sort of a shame that we can't also feature that, because it has some amazing music and some amazing pixel art.
Oh, yeah.
For a spin-off game, it's pretty cool.
Demon's Crest on
Yeah, that's it.
Super NES it's like the 3rd one in the Red Arima spin-off series, and
You got its own series?
You mean there's more than one?
Did you just iframe there?
I think there's a NES one and a Game Boy one. As for iframing,
You look like you got hit, but you didn't.
there may have been some collision detection madness going on there. Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, there was some iframing stuff earlier where
This
it
is
looked like something combusted on your crotch.
Yeah, it's one of the only Red Arimas I can't actually cheese. They have a little quirk to their AI that you can approach them a little bit before they start. Oh, fuck you.
And now you are Bones.
Yeah, haha. Yeah, before they start doing their thing, because they are notoriously difficult to deal with, Red Arimas. They will zoom in on your position really well.
Well, there's a reason he got the spin-off, isn't it? Because it's the deadliest, most iconic.
Yeah, everyone
game.
remembers him, and this level has the most, except maybe the final stage.
Admittedly, I don't remember Scary Ice Pillar in the Hammer House of Horror. Demons and ghosts I get, but random.
Oh, I didn't do you right.
Oh no. So
Oof.
are they the credit eaters of the game then, yeah?
Yes, they are. If you don't know how to deal with them, I know how to deal with them, and I didn't do the right thing then, but I picked it up quite well. See there,
Nice.
I landed and then I approached. This one you can't really do that with, but you can kind of outrun him. Get him
What, does it
Get
not
him to
follow you?
despawn, that's what you
Yeah, you can get him to despawn. This one I can't choose, but
Eat shit! Eat shit and die!
I like this dragon.
it's a good dragon.
This isn't the one with the fiery dog boss, is it?
Take a key for coming in. You need a key to get in anyway!
No, it's not the fiery dog
I
boss.
think that's one of my favourite sort of G&G bosses. It's just
Yeah.
sort of cool to look at.
Because Harry's seen me
Not
play.
that I've played
a
it, and not
lot
that I ever
of
will.
G&G.
But yeah, I've seen Jay play a lot.
Thing is, you love dragons as a general rule, right? We've got Spyro, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you used to have these really cool, like, ornate kites and things.
Oh yeah, I had loads of fucking dragon shit. I was obsessed with dragons.
You watched Mulan for Mushu as much as anything else.
Yeah.
No?
I'm more of a Sleeping Beauty dragon kind of guy rather than.
The real form of what's
Yeah,
the thing?
when I was a kid, I wanted to be that dragon.
Oh,
What the fuck? I tried a sideways jump to get off the platform and it treated it like an upward jump, except it didn't land me back on the platform. Okay, so that might have made no sense, but these platforms are really weird. They seem to have collision on the sides.
That's weird.
Except,
That's weird.
yeah, except for when they don't. You can kind of jump up through them with a standing jump, where you'll follow the platform you just jumped off, and you can kind of use that to jump onto a platform.
Capcom want your money, Jay.
But then you can get. I think
Game is bullshit.
that particular quirk there is because platform games. They were new business, like a lot of the conventions, like proper jumping hadn't actually been figured out, which is why you can't actually change direction and you jumped. And stuff like that. The collision detection just completely ruined me.
You're
there.
dead, Jay.
I'm dead.
Jay. You can go. I'll let
Another
you
credit.
let you go.
Let me just like put my
Oh
initials
yeah,
in.
Steve having a go.
Oh, fuck that, no.
Go on.
What the... Alright.
Well, you told me I have another.
Yeah, no, CJ's not even...
I'm hyped up for that, you know?
Okay, but I still think Steve should have a little go, because...
Do you want to see a train wreck where Steve loses 3 lives in the space of 3 minutes? Because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That was clean. The jumping I just did there was clean.
I mean, I'm not really like Jay in the sense that Jay loves to see people being really good at games. I kind of like to see people fudging games and being a bit of a mess, because I like it.
Speaking of fudging...
It makes me feel good about my own game. You know, I'm not really the best at games.
I assure you, if you hand me a ham sandwich, I've got more chance of eating that, you know, while playing. No, wait, that makes no sense, Steve. What the fuck are you talking about?
I do want a ham sandwich.
me butchering that sentence is about as well as I'm playing this game.
What's
okay?
that? Buttering the sentence?
Yeah, butchering. Butchering. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, wait, no. We're on. They're eyeballs, right? Oh,
yes, I think they are.
Oh, I thought you were just going to completely pass him then.
No, he'll follow me through the rest.
I like how he just sort of sits all cross-legged, being all zen until you fuck up his, you know, bullshit.
I'm pretty sure his programming is, right, be zen, and when they get aggroed, be fucking annoying.
I keep forgetting to approach these guys, and, you know, not these little blue ones, but the red Arimas. Like...
Because then they'll run at you and you can just pelt the shit out.
Yeah. It's like you get them temporarily stuck in an attack phase just long enough for you to, bollocks, for you to triple dagger them.
Bruh.
Sorry, rude word. That's how British I am.
I say, we are British, rude words don't apply to us.
They do, but we should try and be more considerate anyway.
I suppose.
Yeah, us Brits, we use the term fuck's sake, which is short for fuck's sake, as other nations would use a simple,
we use
a simple
as
sigh.
punctuation.
Yeah, we fucking do. That was a comma. We, comma, do.
So, it is the same. Okay, the boss is literally the same.
Yeah, they repeat. There are 6 stages, and
No.
yeah, you get each boss encounter twice.
Oh,
in a
why are
row.
you still... Oh, no, that's fine. I thought it was still in your pants for a minute.
Oh, it regenerates per stage.
Good.
I maintain, right, for all its apparent bullshit, this game is actually fair.
Fair.
Well, story time. I recently got into the Shantae series, which some good games there, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to check out the first one on the Game Boy Color. You know, that's probably a good place to. Yeah, this was like the third game in the Shantae series I tried. And I think, yeah, it's probably going to be a good thing. And no, it's not. I noped out because the game is stupid when it comes to unmarked spawn locations and enemies just popping up right where you are and damaging you, right? This game is fairer than that, because when things spawn, they at least have a either a well-marked area, like there are some cubbies to the left and right that's on this one that blue little imps have come from, or they have a little animation that they cannot hurt you in.
I have a question. Why are we not talking about the burrito ghosts?
Because they're ghosts.
That's what they want you to talk about.
The enemy design in this game is pretty cool.
Know, it looks like a burrito.
Oh no!
There you go.
Couldn't press the fire button fast enough there.
He killed you and then face palmed you over. That's what it looked like. Just,
Yeah, he did. He's like,
get this shit night out of here.
hey mate, you dead? Stay dead.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
The schools are cute.
They are.
Look at them.
I'm gonna really upset you in a minute, Jay. You know what this game reminds me of in a way?
Dark Souls.
Hook
Oh.
on the Super NES. I don't know.
That's upset me more than the Dark Souls comment.
I mean, the only thing this has got in DNA with Dark Souls is it's a bit difficult and it's mythology and fantasy.
Well, that's why I thought you were going to say it, because when everyone encounters something remotely hard, they say, oh, it's like Dark Souls.
This game, though, is my Dark Souls. You know the whole sort of you learn by dying kind of thing. You learn the patterns. That's basically how, from Harry's story of me playing this and not being able to beat the first level at university, how I've got to the point where I am now, just carelessly dying because I'm holding a conversation. Being pants!
Yay!
Being able to clear those first 2 stages quickly, at least.
Why were there pants?
just random powers. We've had glass shoes, we've had suits of armour, we've had...
Is this all your girlfriend's clothes you just got to pick up
Okay,
on the way?
we're on the second to final level.
And
Good
Steve's
luck,
got to
Steve.
save the day.
Steve.
What's the controls?
Just put any name in. One's jump, one's fire. I think X is jump.
Juxed. I don't know, it's just making nice
Yeah,
noise.
thanks for putting my name in all lowercase. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I got it wrong, okay? No!
Oh,
Don't,
Steve
let's not
mashing
reveal the
start button
secrets.
there. Yeah.
Okay, so, that's murder, that's crouch, that's... Oh, for the love, just trying to figure out the controls game, give me a break! Eat shit and die!
I'm clenching so hard.
Right, so
Need a big red "you died" on screen.
the strategy here is...
Just to appeal to Steve.
Hey, look, okay, it's fine if you want to bash the game, but it is a fun time. I enjoyed suffering through it with James.
Watch out!
Check out the Let's Play. It was a fun time.
Steve. Right. Okay. So I took one look at Dark Souls and decided that it was too dank and dismal looking for me. Right. But in comparing this game as my Dark Souls, I kind of get it. You know. You get the appeal.
I'll have this butt for a minute there. Oh my god!
That's, if I'm gonna die, I might as well start. Oh, I love
Oh,
him!
nice!
Oh, there was some bullshit going on there,
no.
and you just picked up the worst weapon. The one
I've ruined the game, haven't I?
avoided. I call it the reset button. You know why?
Because now we have to reset the game. Actually, this is the one I remember, really. Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, more so Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh, it's got a little video.
This, right. I first played the original, this, Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Mega Drive. It's a pretty good version. Actually, movement speed's a bit higher than the arcade version, so I still think it's kind of fun.
Disneyland.
Also, why is the game not in monochrome like that?
Oh, that
Fucking
would be
classic.
amazing, wouldn't it?
You see, there's a way to do that, kids. You just turn the monochrome features and turn the colour out on your TV, and then you can play it in black and white. Also, why are we even trying to frame a narrative saying 3 years since the events of the previous game?
Yeah, I mean...
The same shit happens
Yeah,
again.
it is just damsel in distressville again, but hey.
Oh no, people are dead this time.
Oh no, slow motion pixels.
Is everyone dying?
Everyone.
Even Arthur. No, Arthur's okay.
There's Satan again, who apparently is not Satan in the West.
The West? Okay.
Yeah.
The
Who
West?
is it now?
Yeah.
Big Nasty.
Loki.
Loki.
Yeah, they named him Loki.
The trickster god Loki.
Yep, because...
Well, you can't offend the Christians, Jay. God.
Yeah, but, offending anyone who might have one of those old-fashioned, goofy, paganistic faiths,
Christians
that's fine.
don't care about those.
No, they just steal shit from them, don't they? Halloween, Christmas...
I mean, to be fair, Capcom stole pretty much every spooky thing they could find to put into this game.
Oh, yeah, it's actually a hodgepodge of a lot of European sort of spooky myths and stuff.
Angry grass is going to kill Arthur the Knight.
They're animated trees.
It's 'cause
They're
it's windy.
animated pixel trees.
If
Jay.
I had the cape, it would be blowing even when I'm still.
This is a pretty good looking game, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, is this the one with the village? Second level.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now, I think this is probably the one I've seen you play the most, come to think of it. Even though I do remember you playing the first one way back when.
I go
And
through
getting
phases
good,
these
you know.
first two. I love the original Ghosts and Goblins. This one will always have a place in my heart as the one I first got good at, I would say, on the Mega Drive. Even though the arcade version is harder.
Okay, when you've had this chest, the beam there with the shadow on the wall, that's some nice pixel work.
This
Yeah.
this whole thing's kind of very well drawn, even for its... I mean, I can tell it's definitely an older game, but
It still checks out.
yeah, it still looks fantastic.
It's Doulahan, the Headless Knight.
I'm starting to wonder, I mean, we've had angry fingers poke out of the ground, bonfires themselves upset at you, and now we've got, like,
A
a
hang your
Cyclops
mask on
using
a-
his head
on
as
an
a
arm.
cannon. Cyclops Dragon Dead Man. Take a key for coming... That still makes no fucking sense!
Take a key for
Does,
coming
it's
in is adorable.
adorable.
Yeah.
Steve's not down.
Worlds are getting organic.
Steve is not down with the kids.
Oh yeah, this one.
Angry Rocks.
I love this music.
I love their wobbling.
I mean, you can't see me dancing on the microphone.
It's true. Whenever I'm playing at home and Harry hears this music, his eyes light up.
Yeah, it's so good. Listen, just listen.
So does Arthur get, like, other weapons? Are you dodging them specifically?
That's all like
He does get other weapons. However, again, I will probably be trying exclusively. Oh, bollocks! I'll probably be trying exclusively to get the dagger. Although in this game, I won't avoid everything that's not the dagger, because the discus is also really good. It hugs the ground if you fire while crouching.
Yeah, but the dagger can't be thrown vertically, right? Or at least it didn't.
Everything can be thrown vertically in this.
Okay. Was it just in the previous game where it did that?
Previous game is just left and right firing. This, you can fire up and down. The Red Arenas are armoured.
Are they more dangerous?
Yes.
Oh, they look great though.
They do look great.
That's such cheerful music for such a bleak game.
No.
Okay, so sometimes I often throw myself down a pit there just to get rid of... to spawn post-checkpoint without the Red Arena. It's cheap, but honestly, I really don't like dealing with them in this game. And he's the only one I'll have to deal with until the final stage.
I think the one thing that's kind of doing me about this right now is the lack of sound effects.
Oh, they're there.
It's just very quiet.
Yeah, they're really mild sound effects, and the low headphone volume we have is...
And the soundtrack's just that much louder.
I'm sorry, I'm really appreciating some of the animation on these. Oh yeah! I
Angry
love this
Fire
guy.
Demon.
The Fire Doggy guy, I really like him. I mean, the fire's just really well done, I think. Maybe not those little piddly ones, but...
Oh, bollock.
Even when you die, you've got a pissed off skeleton.
Just a singular bollock for you.
I'm sorry, I'm being animated nerd.
How many lives you got?
3. I'm on my last, but I may earn another one through points.
Do you get infinite continues in this one?
Yeah. And the previous one, you know, them basically being arcade ports here. It was the equivalent of like being on free play. So.
Oh, the fire bat's cute.
Oh no!
I like how this stage starts with like interesting level design, then devolves into, you know what, Jeff?
Hell!
Make everything fire. I want the walls on fire, I want the floor on fire, I want the monster to be fire.
I want the bats on fire.
I want the bats on fire, I want the dog on fire.
Please let me continue. For fuck's sake, there we go.
Continue.
Hammering the start button and just keep coming up with that menu. Yeah, okay. Comments about it being on fire, all you like. I think this is the better part of this stage, because the first part with the windmills I don't really like that much. Those bouncing turtle shell rock things are
like
so RNG.
I'm not saying it in a bad way, but it just seems like the stage has devolved into like everything is just on fire, which I suppose you could say fire consumes all. You know, the fire is everything. But
it's storytelling, you know. It's what the demons have done to
the land of fire.
Yeah, to the residential area of G&Gville.
That's its name now.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Why?
This guy's gonna tank you.
Usually, I can just ace this guy.
It's because everyone's watching you, Jay.
Yeah,
Everyone.
This is such a popular YouTube channel. Everyone's
Hey,
watching me fail.
Hey, we try our best.
We do try our best.
Grab that sword. It's
No. That sword, right, is the speedrunner favourite because it does tons of damage, but it's like got no range. You have to get right up in the face of everything you want to.
Is it literally like a melee weapon?
Yeah, it is a melee weapon.
Okay. Right, he's going to charge you now. There we go. I mean, you know this game better than me. I just thought I'd say it because he's done it several times.
Yay, you did
You
it.
banished the fire by chucking a million lances at me.
That's fine. We're on my favourite stage now.
Where do you keep all those lances?
But it's a skill.
Oh, it's those! I love the knights because with the stores they're just like, eh. I mean, you can't see me doing that, but look. They're trying their best. And then you've got like the random
They're trying
Gallagher
their
mugs.
ineffectual best, yeah.
That one's just having a rave. The other one was just
Okay,
having a
I'm
good
just
time.
grabbing that. That's the discus. It's because we have no slope terrain here to show off what it can do. It's basically the same as the lance for now.
Well, does it have like a parabolic
No,
trajectory?
if you're crouching and you throw them on the ground, they hug the contours of the ground, which can be incredibly useful in some situations.
That looks shiny. 3 hits, bitch!
Oh no,
No?
it's
Oh.
not an extra hit.
bullshit. It should be.
Is it just more power?
It enables you to do a magic attack, which with this weapon is just a mirror shield.
That sounds incredibly useful in a game where the enemy is more likely to physically bash you than, you know. Still, better than nothing.
Oh, I'm still enjoying the pixels.
Trying my best not to get squished there.
So those knights, do you think anybody wants to be here?
I will show you.
Okay.
Hold the fire button and then...
It's... Oh, look at... Did you see the reflection? Sort of like as you were walking by it?
Yeah,
I never really appreciated just how really nice some of these pixels are. Except those tongues. Those tongues are god-awful.
Yeah. Well, I think that was one of the things where they were just really ambitious with the idea on storyboards, and someone said, yeah, we can do this. How? It ain't pretty, son. That weren't pretty. I don't know what I was thinking.
Huh? Oh, you could at least give me a fucking... Now we're just plain old gold has gone. We're just silver now.
I like silver more than gold.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
well,
I can get behind that.
I
Silver's a bit
wasn't
more
using
classy.
the magic attack anyway. Just using my iframes there to skip that bit I died on last time.
You're not the only thing
Speedrunner.
skipping. I mean, Arthur's really going for it. He's got like definition on his pants now.
Oh, does that mean he has more of a sculpted arse when he climbs up a
I
ladder?
can only hope.
Oh, and you can see the little love hearts on his pants better now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see their love hearts, but you know they are.
Okay, contour hugging. There we go.
Malevolent cloud, you have pissed off the skies.
It's so malevolent, I'm probably going to die on this thing.
I mean,
Yeah, I couldn't run under it because it had expanded like that.
he gets to the pearly gates,
I'm
and he has to explain
continue.
how he died.
Having another continue.
A fucking cloud did me in.
I'm not even putting my name on this one because I'm doing so badly.
Well, you're not going to beat HK, MS, and the other one, and Cap, are you? Not with that attitude.
Soz dad.
Ew, the tongue going through that thing's ear was weird. Oh, it's its mouth. It's got 3 mouths.
I really don't think they look like tongues.
Well, now you mention it.
They are some kind of appendage. Oh, fuck. Some kind of appendage. Yeah, I was trying to keep close to where I could just fall onto that platform underneath me because of what I did last time. You know, like, this game can be cruel. It's fair. You could see what was going off there, but it's just unforgiving.
I just love the fact that I hadn't anticipated that was what was going to happen, and then
Yeah, actually, this game, this exact entry of the series is where I really started to appreciate the G&G series difficulty, because I don't think it's a malevolent difficulty. I think it's funny. You know, like, so everything can kill you. Like, so many things are just, and you could be thinking, yeah, I need to get good at this, and just scream YouTuber style, this is bullshit. But
that was bullshit. But
no, if I would have just held out a bit longer, I would have fell onto that platform. But yeah, you could scream, this is bullshit, and have the open-mouthed, angry thumbnail on the YouTube thing.
when have we ever done that?
I know. Or you could be all like, yeah, that's a funny joke. Because it is, you know, it's like I'm riding the platform, the fucking thing ate me.
Oh, cheesed!
Yeah, I'm using iframes again.
He's using damage to boost.
Damage boost. That's the speedrunner term. I've watched speedruns of this, they are crazy shit.
Don't get it. This is actually kind of visually much better than the last episode, the last level, though.
Good, isn't it? I'm enjoying the colours on those rocks and stuff. It's very solid. I don't really have much to bring to this because I don't really play this, but it's very pretty. I mean, it's not the prettiest game, but
There's effort. There's a lot of effort been put into this one.
yeah, there is some really nice stuff in it.
I mean, I'm not saying that Ghouls and
Oh,
Goblins
this is bullshit.
wasn't, but this one definitely, you can tell they stepped up the game. Jesus Christ, we're back at the fucking tongue statues.
Oh dear.
I know, it's the checkpoints are there's like there's one checkpoint per stage.
One per stage, is that all?
Yeah, midway. That's
Wow.
it. But you know, you keep playing, you learn the game, and eventually you get good at it. That's the plan anyway, says the guy currently sucking really hard at one of his favourite games.
An example of the game trying to kill you every chance. Those chests are designed to block you off the fucking platform you stood on and kill you.
Yeah, the chests in this section are all just completely bogus, because most of them, will contain mages that will turn you into an old man who can't make these jumps. Or they'll turn you into a duck who can't attack.
I know, but I want to see Old Man Arthur or Duck Arthur. That sounds amazing.
Okay, should I get to next stage? I'll do that for you.
Oh.
Yay! Win.
You know, I mean, everyone's raging about the angry goose of Untitled Goose. Oh, fuck my life, really?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not the same, but a duck, I'll take it. You know, we can go on that YouTube trending and go look previous games where you played as a waterfowl.
Isn't there something in Hexen where you turn into a duck? Or is that a chicken?
In Heretic, you can turn enemies into a chicken. And also, that's what I try to do every other time. Yeah, you can also do it in Deathmatch and turn your opponents into chickens.
What am I thinking of a duck?
Hexen, I don't know. In Hexen, it's pigs. There's the porculator weapon.
The pork, that sounds a lot more sexual than it should be.
Oh.
Now, so far, this cloud has been your nemesis, the iCloud.
Oh, yeah.
The iCloud. This is actually what the iCloud looks like, folks.
Yeah.
When you're uploading all your data,
Oh! Shit,
this is
dude.
where it goes to die.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space and sort of moves
Well,
in
that's why
arcs
you
you
upload
can't
it.
run under. Harry, you're a funny man.
Yeah, I'll keep telling myself.
So, do you think we put too many enemies on this level at all? Or does the placement seem just right to you?
I think the placement seems just right to me.
Does this have a second loop, Jay?
This game, yeah, this
Fuck,
game and
I
the
can't
previous
imagine
game,
this game.
they both have second loops, as in you get through it and it tells you, well done, go get the good weapon and
Do it again.
yeah, do it all again.
Only it's
except
You have to beat the
except
game
it's
with a
harder.
specific weapon.
This one, yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, the previous one,
Just do it
it
twice.
won't let you into the final boss unless you have a particular stage. So yeah, just do it twice. The second time is harder.
Wow.
So yeah, imagine this, but on the second loop of difficulty. Like,
And what is the quote-unquote good weapon? The sword?
The one you need to finish it with. That's a special one that appears only on the second loop, called the Psycho Cannon, which is such a Capcom weapon. It's like really OP looking and
Oh, man!
god damn!
Why is
Look,
it dying?
I don't mind what happens as long as this cloud dies.
It is a fucking bullet sponge today. Honestly, I don't know
wobbly?
what's happening.
Is the discus just that much weaker against it?
I don't think so. I've
Can't really
defeated
do
it with
anything
the
about it
discus
now.
before.
Okay, Jay, I need you to find your inner zen, your ultimate calm, and then beat the shit out of him with it.
Jay, calm. It's not very type A.
Well, you know, you want to be flower-smelling champion, Jay? This is how you become flower-smelling champion. You beat the little
It really
shit
is.
fucking cloud. Alright, it's a rainy day, the cloud won't come in until you kill it.
The thing is, this being an emulation of the arcade version, I actually play this a fair amount at a local arcade, video game cafe that has an
Oh,
emulated.
shout out to Extra Life.
Yeah, shout out to Extra Life and Mike Penman.
Amazing food, by the way. Go. It's in Sheffield.
Yeah.
Not actually sponsored, guys.
No, we're not sponsored.
No,
we just fucking love it.
Just friends of ours. Oh, God damn.
I'm getting pissed off by proxy.
But yeah, I very regularly do that boss on emulated arcade version like it's nothing.
And that's with people you don't know with you.
Well, they're not with me. They're just eating, minding their own business, hopefully.
Alright, Harry, quickly pretend to eat a sandwich.
No,
I don't know.
you know, one difference could be that I'm actually more accustomed to playing this on an arcade stick.
Oh.
It's weird. Like, no, I'm totally comfortable with a PS2 pad, but I think it's a different kind of muscle memory. Like,
Yeah.
I am with a PS2 pad. I am recalling muscle memory from when I used to play this exact one on PS2 and wasn't quite as good.
Well, also as well.
You're bringing back the bad memories.
When you don't play this at Extra Life, you're on your PSP, which is a different, like, it feels different again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think you might be onto something there.
All I know is, for some reason, I'm going to look at the sky later today and be pissed off at it for no reason other than this.
Only the sky is pissed off back at you.
Oh, the weather has been pretty terrible. Yeah, eat shit, die, you fucking smoky ball.
Nice catch.
What's that?
You smoky ball sack really wouldn't have come out right.
Smoky.
I have a smoky ball sack afterwards.
Hey,
Oh,
mate.
is it duck time?
Oh yeah, I gotta do the duck. Right, yeah. So, don't mind me. I know where most of the hidden chests are.
And the chests
says
can be
not-
fucking random traps.
Yeah,
Wow.
they have particular spawn points you need to touch, which is what I was doing there. Right.
Oh, duck!
Ace!
You've got a bow tie!
Yeah.
Look at your little bow tie.
Right. If I had no armor there, I would have been the old man who he's slower. He doesn't jump as far, but he can still attack.
The music is ace.
So at least there's a bit of a trade-off there, like, as you were already kind of, like, nerfed because you didn't have an armour, so it'll give you an option to still be able to attack. That's interesting.
You know how I've been arguing that G&G is actually secretly fair? Yeah, it's the balance there.
Yeah, it's fucking hard, but it's fair with it.
Secretly fair. Not obviously fair.
Secretly fair. You know, we'll let you have it. You know.
Yeah, it's
we'll
really
make you think you have it.
it's
but-
really easy to decry the game for bullshit, but
Uh-oh. Is that an unwanted item there? Ooh.
Oh, is that sucks in an arc?
fuck. Right, so I'm getting that, and then I'm getting that.
I mean, it
'cause
doesn't suck in an arc?
both weapons are terrible. This one's only terrible because you can only have one on screen at the same time. And it kind of goes upward, which is not ideal for me right now. But it is more powerful.
Especially against living things, I'd imagine. So does that have a curving when you throw it vertically?
No.
No.
Throwing it vertically is just vertically.
I feel like we're inside the belly of some kind of horrible beast right now.
Huh.
Is this like you're inside a creature level from R-Type now?
No, there's one of those in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the next game in the series. However, you may have actually
Whoa.
Gross.
telegraphed what's about to happen in this. Oh, bollocks.
Yes.
Well, you might get more weapons though. You have the opportunity for better weapons.
Yeah. Am I?
Yeah, I think this is it though, Jay. This is your final
Right,
stand.
yeah.
Arthur has like 3
Make
lives
it
left.
count. Oh, that really subtle sky in the background there.
Oh yeah. No, I actually think that's pretty. Motherfucker. Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Okay.
I was hoping that the magician would turn out to be here as the lance or something a basic reset.
Dagger. I want the dagger.
You haven't had the dagger yet, have you?
Nope. I usually get it on stage 3. It usually just flings the thing at me, but
Performance, it won't give
Armour!
you. What's the super move for the axe?
a big fuck off explosion.
I
Yeah,
like
I like
this. I like it.
Yeah!
Well, when you say big fuck off explosion, you mean
It was alright.
yeah, it's okay. It's not something I want to write home about. Oh, that pierces through targets as well.
Yeah. Well, as I say, it would be a good weapon if you could have more than one on screen at the same time.
And it was more horizontal.
Nope. Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
1,000 blades.
Oh!
Yeah. You can see why the
Oh, yeah, the
dagger is
shadow.
amazing.
Fuck, that's great!
So they not only give you the highest DPS weapon, they give you a means to double it.
Yeah. Yeah. The dagger in this particular G&G game is the de facto best weapon in the entire fucking series. I swear.
So what's the cooldown on the super move? Or is there none? It's just got to find time to charge it and mean.
You gotta find time to charge it. Okay.
This stage is very, very interestingly designed.
Hands with faces!
On the fingers. Yeah.
On the fingers!
Don't you have a thing against that? Faces where there shouldn't be?
No, just Nintendo.
Just Nintendo. This has been on Nintendo.
What, this exact game?
No.
No.
But a branch of the series.
Yeah, one that was designed specifically for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, sorry, I say Super Nintendo. Apparently I mean Super Nintendo. According to the internet, I forgot.
Super Nintendo.
I don't know. A lot of people seem to say Super Nintendo. I don't know why. Is it an accent thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo Charmers.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you know, when you just need a Pacific word for something.
Exactly. Oh, this looks ominous.
Here we
That
go.
hurt me to
You're on
say.
about a giant beast, foreshadowing what's at the end of this bullshit.
With pulsing squishy bits and maggots.
Yeah.
It's a bit body horror, isn't it?
I love it in that way. I hate it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that.
It reminds me of that one boss from R-Type.
That one boss. Which one?
The one that's like, it has tentacles keep punching out of its
Oh,
side.
balls.
Not only did you get punched off the side, you got eaten by a giant fish.
So you're on about the Gomander, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, alright. I was trying to get it from Steve's description.
Yeah, it's the thing with orifices, and it has snakes piling in and out of it. I'm saying snakes and orifices because it doesn't look. Eh?
Outslay.
That's
That's what it's called.
Is it? Okay. Outslay and Gomander.
Yeah. On our time final, you actually go inside the Gomander.
And shoot its internal glowing ball.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah. R-Type Final's a great game. If you want to hear more about R-Type Final, check out Harry's review on this channel. It's
Steve's favourite video on the channel.
Oh, really? Oh, I put a lot of effort into that video.
I made this bit
It
look
shows,
easy.
man. It shows. I like a lot of videos on this channel, but I think that one just like it had a lot of heart, and I really appreciate
Because
that.
I really love R-Type, even though I don't really play it as much as I'd like, and I suck at it.
It gets to the point that when we're watching some sci-fi shows, like usually Star Trek or something, and there's a vaguely biomechanical species with ships that match on screen, Harry will just look at me and say, R-Type.
Or Bido.
Or Bido.
But
yeah.
you know, I point it
I
out
know.
and you see it.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you have a thing for body horror creatures.
Well, me and Jay were brainstorming a game idea on the way. Guess what the theme is?
You're not doing now. I've said it's your last life, Jay. You're not doing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing my usual kind of standard here now.
Wait, keep Jay talking about random stuff and then he'll do well.
Yeah. So
Oh,
outside
on,
of
jinxed
the Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts series, what other spooky games do you think are like the top for Jay? Exactly. I mean, Castlevania.
Darkstalkers, without a doubt. That's like cartoon horror Street
See, that's
Fighter.
the thing we've never done for the channel. I'm surprised
I want
at that.
to, and I've suggested it a few
Oh.
times, but
I'd have a go at
Now
that.
is probably
I'd-
the
I'd
best
suck,
time.
But
yeah, this is the stage with the most arenas on it. Like we had that
We-
one
we
on stage
noticed.
2, and now we got a whole bunch of
oh,
them.
look at this guy being a cocky little fucker.
He's lost his zen. Now he's got the armor.
Yeah. You harshed his mellow.
You harshed his mellow.
Oof.
That's so hard as well.
Oh.
Is that it?
No, I have one more life left.
Oh, okay. One credit to Bish. There's only 5 levels? There was like 8 on the previous one.
Only 5 levels.
There
he
were
says.
6 on the previous one
Okay.
because you got each boss encounter twice. I explained this.
As if this game needs more levels because it's so fucking hard.
This is true. Plus the levels have mostly a level of variety that could have been separated up into multiple levels if they wanted to.
I suppose technically each level is sort of 2 in 1, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, and that's sort of where that checkpointing comes in. You know, like halfway through.
I don't like Red Arena anymore. You're suck a dick. Do we get mooning? Yeah, oh,
Hey, look! It's snakes and ladders.
the fastest mooning.
Oh, there we go.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh, them cans.
It's working out.
Yeah, the first game was a workout.
I honestly thought he punched you in the head.
May as well.
Whoa. This guy's bullshit.
There's a reason.
And how?
He had his own little eye perch. I mean, this guy's probably going to die like so much faster, hopefully. Maybe.
Maybe, possibly.
Steve doing his absolute best to drink.
Oh, you ruined it, Steve.
They are so fast, and I won't say unpredictable. You can kind of predict them, but it's always too late. And I'm putting my name.
The easiest way to predict it is if Steve says it's going to be easy, you've fucked it.
Yeah.
Balls.
He got 4th place! So, this time it's Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Jay.
Yes, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, aka the slow one.
The slow one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, no, it's just a little sluggish to control. It's not slow.
Let me guess, it's the same plot?
Oh yeah.
Is this a sequel or a reboot?
It's the sequel. It's like the 3rd game in the series, and Princess Prin here has been captured by that same fuzzy devil from Ghosts and Goblins.
Prin.
That's her name.
Prin.
I think they changed it to Priscilla for the West.
Oh shit, this has got 8 stages.
7.
Oh, 7 and an E.
Yeah.
And do you have to play it through again?
Yep, it's the same deal as Ghouls and Ghosts. Like, you play through to the end, you're told to go back to the village, the demon village, get the psycho cannon.
You've got a double jump this time, though.
Oh yeah, double jump, but unlike Ghouls and Ghosts, no firing up and down. It's back to ghosts and goblins left and right firing.
Is that with every weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Every weapon. Some travel in an arc, they suck in an arc.
Did Super Ghouls and Ghosts ever make it off of the SNES, so to speak, or was it like on arcades or?
It was just Super NES, although we're playing the PS2 version here.
Oh yeah, but that's a re-release.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, like,
But like, no, it was kind of remade as well for the Game Boy Advance, which was a little bit of a train wreck because of smaller screen and it had tons of slowdown.
The Game Boy Advance was a train wreck anyway, in my opinion.
I think it had some decent games, but that's just by the by.
Yes, it had some amazing games, and all of them were Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Not Harmony of Dissonance, Eye of
You
Sorrow.
couldn't play any on that fucking screen.
Is there a way to? Wow, we did.
Yeah, I am not playing my best because we're talking about Castlevania. I just want to whip all the things.
Do you still have infinite
Sorry.
lives in this, so infinite continues?
No, this
Oh, wow,
one's
fuck this
credit
game already.
limited. Yeah. Now, the reason I call it a slow one is like, so Arthur's movement speed is a little bit more sluggish in this one compared to the others that we have played. And also, it being a Super NES game originally, there are some slowdown areas, but I don't know whether you get that on this PS2 version.
Maybe it's just the increased detail in comparison to the previous two games. The enemies seem like they're a lot more malicious in design this time, as opposed to like that wolf looks genuinely like kind of
There are
scary.
some great shapes going on with the characters and the enemies. I am enjoying, especially that wolf.
Yeah, I mean,
Green.
yep, there's a new bronze armor that powers up your weapons. Unfortunately for me, this lance, you can only have one on screen now because the Super NES couldn't actually do very many sprites on screen.
Oh.
That's actually as well, I think, why it was a slower game, because much was made of the Mega Drive and its blast processing, which was sort of a marketing lie, but it did have a faster processor than the Super NES.
Can I just say, I love how those zombies look when they've just sort of come out of the coffin and they're there sort of wedged in for a bit. It's like, this is uncomfortable.
Well, let's get back to my day job. Where's Arthur hanging out?
Did you see that torch there that I double jumped over?
Yes, I've learnt my lesson.
The reset button, especially on the... Right, I say that, but it tends to be the speedrunner favourite, because in this, you get a mild kind of, like, somersault animation if you fire right after double jumping. That actually, I think it multiplies your weapon strength by 1.5.
Okay.
So if you double jump and torch stuff, that's apparently the most powerful attack in the game.
Water is bad. Don't touch water.
Oh yeah, if you're not on one of these
It's
rocks,
literally eroding your platforms.
it will sweep you down off the bottom of the screen.
So you're clearly on the cliffs of Dover then, right now.
I think so.
Is this the one with the sort of pirate ship level?
Yes it is.
Have you ever in your own time beaten this game?
No, the best I've done is got to stage 4, I think. Yeah, stage 4 on the second loop.
So you have done a loop. Yeah, I just haven't done the double
Yeah,
loop.
I've done one loop, but I mentioned the Psycho Cannon in this. It's like, it's sort of like this powered up lance in that you can only have one on screen at the same, at any one point. Which is bullshit.
What is with the giant pustules and spikes, man? That doesn't seem like a Halloween
There's
monster.
so much going on here. It's very clear that you've played a lot of hours on this game.
Oh yeah, it's one of those games that
I was like, well, what are you waiting for? And then one of those things just comes rolling from off the screen. I'm like, oh, Jay knew that was going to happen.
I'm hoping this is going to be a
Armor or something, right?
fucking bear trap. That's cruel.
That's game design.
It's cruel and unusual punishment.
At least you have multiple lances again.
Yeah, at least I can have two on screen at the same time.
It's not a bug. It's a feature. I don't understand what those things are.
The pustules.
Oof, yeah.
They're just dangerous. This whole game is dangerous. We're
Yeah.
dangerous, aren't we, dear?
Yes, dude.
But now you've got a lot more detail in the background, and oh shit, there's a giant chicken vulture thing.
Oh, that reminds me of a thing from Popeye.
To be fair, now that you mention it, our hero looks a bit more like no muscles. He's pre-spinach Popeye, and no hat, and no clothes except boxes. But Getting that kind of vibe from him all of a sudden.
He looks like he wears plaid and goes to like coffee shops on a weekend.
Yeah. Are you saying he's a traditional hipster?
Possibly.
I can see that from Arthur. Here he goes, clothes back.
Yeah.
Not
Helmetless.
plaid.
Same deal as the previous game. You get your armor back when you finish a stage. And, okay, so I only found out this year that this stage was actually an unfinished reject from Ghouls and Ghosts, so therefore it's my favourite one. Until you get to the auto-scroller, because fuck the auto-scrollers in this game. It's like a third auto-scroller.
Is this... Oh shit, my life. Really?
Oofed.
Yeah, I balls myself up by going to the edge there. And I went for a points collectible, just ballsing myself up further.
That parachute is cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm enjoying the backgrounds and foreground stuff quite as much as the previous one, but I am enjoying the enemies.
Are you firing backwards to move faster?
No, I'm firing backwards just in case of these...
To not die.
Yeah, to cover
these
your
fucking
arse.
ghosts. Because seriously, man, there's like
Sorry.
as Harry mentioned, there's so much happening.
I'm half tempted to make the thumbnail for this video just a collection of 3 of Arthur's arses.
Absolutely.
One from each game. The
Fucking
evolution
good.
of Arthur's bum. Because we're
Very
British.
important. oh.
I will save Prin Prin. I'll also work on my calves. I don't know why I have this voice all of a sudden, but that's my name. I'm Arthur. Wait, name? Voice. God, Steve, you're senile.
I like this game. It's definitely got an amazing soundtrack. Probably the best out of the stock trilogy that we've played here. But the fact that so much of it is like really slow auto-scroller, and we're about to see the first and most nefarious of these, it kind of puts me off coming back to it, you know?
Oh, God.
Like, so we just checkpointed, and this section is probably going to last 6 or 7 minutes that if I die at the boss, I'm going to have to do again.
Are they whirlpools at the base? Yep.
Yep, they're whirlpools.
The water's done really well, I think. For like a 2D scroller, that's some pretty good looking water. Like, even like, because it's a 2-dimensional side scroller, they've got a really interesting sense of 3 dimensions there, like with the whirlpool and stuff.
Yeah,
It's just
and
really
even
well
here with
done.
these two sort of layers, one sort of translucent and then the background layer. That's I think that's also water doesn't really work that way, but
Can I just say, whoever thought the idea of having, reward power-ups for score that look like fucking armour is a complete fucking
my armor,
fuckbeat.
my armor. Oh.
You shitheads, Capcom.
It's okay, you got this.
See, if this weren't
there's
an auto
pineapple
scroller,
fish
I
fuse
could have
box.
gone back for it.
And
There's an armour there.
yeah, but that's just score. It's bullshit. I hate the fact they've made that. They've made.
Why does it look like an armour if it's just score?
And I say there's multiple. There's 2 different types at least I've seen of score armors, and that's just mean.
Because it's the whole G&G sense of humour, isn't it? Like,
You thought you had chances, but no, you just got loot. I mean, score probably gets you extra lives or continues. Right?
oh, it does. Like, I did have like ×1 on the edge of the screen before I did the boss, and then I got enough for just an extra life.
Man,
So,
I'm bored
yeah.
of this shit already. This auto-scrolling stuff, you're not... Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, that was almost disastrous. And
That was disastrous.
At least-
At least the skeleton landed on the raft.
Yeah, you know, small benefit there. But I have my armour, so let's see if I can.
Shouldn't that
Don't
weigh down...
fuck
I
up.
mean, you know,
Don't fuck up.
shouldn't that weigh down the platform and make it even more difficult for you? Because apparently just
No,
testicular torsion is the way of the game.
no.
Look at these whirlpools. Look how well done they are. I really like them.
And they like you too, Harry.
Again, dagger, the weapon. Of... I don't know why I did
Why
that.
did you do
I'm
that?
just trying to show you the dagger, man. Like, dagger, this is the weapon of choice because you can have 3 on screen. Like.
Is that because they don't take up as much space?
Probably.
I think so, but
I can't believe you just brought a moment of Jay. That was...
But yeah, given that there are quite a few one-hit enemies, having 3 things on screen as opposed to 2 is actually strategically sound there.
It's really well animated pixel water.
I would argue a lot better than Arthur himself. He seems kind of...
Yeah. I don't know. Can you recall some like other really well animated pixel like
Metal
SNES?
Slug.
genre?
Metal Slug.
I Metal Slug?
I mean, after I
Can't
saw Super
remember.
fucking man.
You missed it again?
Yeah, because not only is this an auto-scroller, you're kind of, like, travelling up and down in a sine wave, meaning that you got, like, double the opportunities to miss your
want
good
this?
shit.
Well, you can't have it.
I mean, Mega Man X as well. That was pretty good in terms of aesthetic design, I think, on the SNES.
Well, I'm on about, like, just really well animated water.
Yeah,
Oh, water, right.
I mean, I say Metal Slug, that's cheating. Everything in Metal Slug is stupidly well animated.
I can't remember what the water in Metal Slug looks like.
Really good.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, but it's
Oh!
it's like the palette. They use shades of grey mainly, sort of, or off grey, because it's like kind of imagine the seaside, but it's all overcast and rainy. That kind of
British
sort of
seaside,
look.
basically.
Yeah,
North Sea.
yeah, your Bridlington seaside, comfort day.
I don't know, I think maybe that's just my role in here, just to go over the animation and the pixels, because really, I don't play these games, and I don't think I ever will. I just watch you play them.
Yeah, but you can enjoy them via...
Oh yeah, I do enjoy
Roxy.
watching them.
Harry has definitely heard me swear at these fuckers a lot.
I mean, right now I'm just hoping that something doesn't come along and fucking, you know, take you at the last second before the boss.
Yeah, it's totally doable. You see how long I've
It could
actually
be worse,
spent
the
on
boss
this.
could finish him off.
I think I'm about halfway through this section.
I mean,
Halfway?
with like 3 years.
Whoa! Oh!
Is that still like a transform Arthur into a silly thing spell? Or is it just...
Yeah, except in this game, it's not quite as fair as Ghouls and Ghosts, so you cannot attack as any form that the mage will turn you into.
And is it permanent or just time-based?
Time-based. They're all time-based, they wear off after a short while.
I'm expecting to get dick moved. I'm sorry, I hope not, but...
Yeah, I hope not, because no word of a lie, when I'm playing this casually, if I get about this far and I lose a life, I think I'm at the boss, I reset. I can't be asked to do this whole lot again. Yeah, I'm at the boss.
All I'm saying is it best be a cakewalk pile of shit.
Not particularly, but I hopefully have a reasonable measure of how to do it.
It's a rock of many eyes! Oh no, it's even worse. Oh, it's just another fucking cloud from last time, because Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Looks like a bunch of archers.
Yeah, and
On a
that's kind of
face.
cool about it.
Oh, carrots! What is it with pineapple fish and carrot things on this age?
Harry, if your carrots are that grey, I'm worried. You need to empty your fridge.
Yes, that is true.
I kind of like the malevolent face that's apparently chewing up a tornado.
Oh, there we
Even
go.
better that it's exploded.
Nice. Now, there we go.
Take a key.
Close.
Coming in.
See, I like that look of Arthur without the helmet. It looks cooler without the helmet. That 80s action hero mullet with the suit of armour is cool.
Yeah, got to get that FaceTime in.
Bear-like beard.
Yeah. Now he just looks like a boring knight with a beard.
We're ostensibly in hell now.
Oh yeah, it's the really well animated lava.
It's not even animated though. It's
Just colour.
It's palette cycling.
Yeah, but it works. There's some animated
yeah.
lava later on, I think, which I think is probably still palette swapping, I suppose, to be fair.
Well, if we're talking about animated lava, I think Aladdin maybe. That's pretty...
I haven't seen
amazing,
the lava
from what I
in
remember.
Aladdin.
Like you're flying a... I don't know if it's the Mega Drive or the SNES version, but you have to fly the carpet through...
That would be the Mega Drive version.
Through like a volume of...
Are they mini Redorimas?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they're adorable.
There were some blue mini Redorimas in. Oh balls!
Uh-oh.
In Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, but are they Redorimas or are they Blue Rimas?
Well, they're kind of like Redorima demons. Redorima demon.
Demon babies. Redorima demon babies. He looks
Yeah.
amazingly happy to have his job.
Right, big bear thing.
Yeah, the devil bear, not the drooping lava pool.
Yeah, these lava drips, those are animated, not palette cycled.
No, I think it's a background thing later on.
Alright.
Why do you keep jumping towards risky ventures like that?
might
Stuff like
also-
that, right, sometimes there will be hidden chests.
Oh, that lighting.
You know the whole deal where like chests are kind of activated by spawn
Oh.
spots that you got to touch? Oh, it's alright, I was in the middle of a conversation. That's how socialising works.
Do we
doing
just get a continue? You get 7. That's a lot.
Oh, it's a fair amount. unless you don't know the game and you're just learning everything by dying. But I think part of the appeal of these older games was, yeah, you do die a lot and you learn how to do them, and probably you will die enough so that you can't actually continue later on. But then what you do is you start from the beginning and you do it all better because you have getting good. Getting good. Yeah, I don't know what the past participle of get good. You've gotten. Yeah,
you've done learned and gotten better.
You done learned to get good.
Yeah,
a good get. Got.
This buff to your knives seems to actually make them slightly. I don't know if it's better or worse. They look cooler, but
they do the same damage, except that trail actually still damages things. So
so something flies into it.
Yeah, keeping them on the screen for longer actually it's more defensive capabilities, you know. Move over here just when he breathes fire because I don't want to be in him. There we go.
I am angry.
Come on, and then move out the way.
And then he walks back off the screen, maybe.
Yeah, he's got a pattern that I was kind of manipulating there. Now I've not got my head up my ass. There we go.
Nice.
I can see about his speed. He does seem like he's not got really much of a rush on to say Prin.
Yeah, well, it's the third time. He's tired of her bullshit.
Saying that he is wearing a full suit of armour with apparently an infinite pile of knives. So he might be a bit weighted down.
Of course, moving platforms that drip lava.
Oh, what the
Oh.
Wait! I don't know why.
That's just because I know that was happening, you know. I knew.
Well, that was Sonic drowning and flipping that bullshit you do there.
However, I've got a Red Arima to deal with, the first in the game, and I've got to sort of try and checkpoint before he kills me. Right, I've done it.
Now, if you can kill him, even better.
Or outrun him,
nobody got
if that's possible.
Oh, we're doing that Mode 7 bullshit again. Oh.
It's not Mode 7, it's just an animated sort of tower and...
Actually, no, I think about it. Yeah, it's not Mode 7. It reminds me of the...
Oh, if you want Mode 7, I could just get to the boss of this stage and you'll see it.
It reminds me of... Is it Dynamite Heady? I think that had a rotating tower you went up, didn't it?
Nicky Mania, Dynamite Heady, Nebulous... Yeah.
It's a video game, adventure game trope. Is it?
Yep. Even Battletoads did it. The final stage of Battletoads did that stuff.
Yeah, but Battletoads is only as fun because people remember that one stage that's fucking evil.
Wait,
Turbo
did Croc
Tunnel
have one as well?
I don't know, but the thing about Croc is it wouldn't have been a 2D illusion that mirrored that. It would have been proper 3D. Oh, nope.
Cursed stick.
Fire of wankiness. I am no speedrunner, not at this.
I bequeath to you, Arthur, to save Prin, the fire of wankiness!
Statues are just there so that these doogers will catch up with you and get all your shit.
Will you get damaged?
Oh, the statues are damaging to your health.
All 2 hits of it.
That was almost a disaster, wasn't it?
It's the knockback launching you into the fucking abyss, isn't it, really? That's the problem.
Yeah, yes it is.
Oh.
You know, there's a thing on Mario Maker where you actually have to beat your own level before you can submit it. I get the feeling the folks at Capcom didn't have to do that. They just went with it anyway. Said, people probably ought to beat that, right?
Well, surely they had to.
No, I think they did. Because even though it's less fair than the previous 2 games, I would still say this game is reasonably fair. Stuff like, okay, so these things that are spawning, like many Junji enemies, they cannot damage you in the first part of their spawning animation. You know, it's at
so
least
they've got to wait until they're standing on the ground.
I don't wanna.
You don't want your green armor.
No, because they have this little delay on the dagger. Oh fuck beans.
Just one axe at a time.
Yeah, just one at a time. I'm hoping though it's going to do more damage to this boss.
Well, axe is always a good shout in Castlevania, so.
Yep, sucks in an arc.
Does it suck?
Oh, not really.
Sometimes.
Whoa! Here's your Mode 7, pal.
So what's modes 1 through 6? I'll ask you after you beat the weird worm thing.
They are kind of just mundane graphic modes that do normal things. With differing amounts of colours per layer and differing amounts of layers. Mode 7 was strictly a two-layer mode with low colour depth per layer, but one of the layers could be manipulated as you are seeing here. There you go, that's the abridged version of the Super NES technical specs.
It looks like the axe worked out for you.
It was less
might be able to
impressive
hit
than
him
some
with
of
the
the other bosses I've seen.
Yeah, I think, well, at the time, people hadn't seen that rotation
Yeah, I
stuff
suppose
going
it's technically explicit.
Ew.
Technically.
I don't know these.
Oh, you were on about being in the belly of the beast on Ghouls and Ghosts? Well,
Whoa!
here we are in Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Wait,
not
is
big-
this the Super NES?
Yes.
Oh, of course, because R-Type 3 and all that rotating and shit.
Yeah, everything had to do all the rotating on the Super NES to show that they were better than that weird Sega platform nobody really cared about.
Hey, we cared about it well enough.
Oh yeah, you know, he's speaking to the Mega Drive champion here.
Yeah. And
Three
the
times in a row? Three years running? Well, technically 4, I suppose.
Yeah, but only by default this
Yeah.
time, because they didn't do it this year.
I'm not sure if I like the texture work on the inside of these walls. There's a lot of weirdness to them.
It's a bit Army of Darkness Necronomicon, isn't it?
Well, it's not that. It's just the way that they don't fully mesh up correctly, and you can see
Oh,
the
yeah,
angles.
yeah, the tile work is kind of a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, compared to the rest of the art
Says the game
design.
developer who hasn't actually done any tile work any better. I keep mine seamless, but they're more,
Jay!
what?
Sorry, the music was doing a bit then that sounded like Cornifer's.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if the Hollow Knight devs had made some reference to this kind of thing, given that spooky platform games.
No, I was listening to it thinking, that sounds familiar.
balls,
Sorry,
balls.
I was thinking, that sounds really familiar. Where have I heard that before?
It's that one game that you've perfected this year.
Perfected, fuck off.
Well, you're not
I've
the biggest to go
beaten-
straight in.
I've
hardcore.
beaten 2 endings. Like,
How many?
out of 5?
That's pretty good. That's still 2 fucking
Yeah, but the
fifths.
rest of them is super optional and super fucking hard, endless strings of boss rushes and harder versions of bosses. It's it's for a filthy casual such as me, it's just a bit much, you know.
The important thing is you enjoyed your time with it.
Yeah, I do look forward to playing it all over again at some point in the future because.
And it's definitely more Metroid than Vania, despite the melee focus, isn't it?
Oh, some motherfucker just got the dagger back.
Yes, Jay, that was the answer to Steve's question.
Well, you know,
I know it's a different game. We should be
Thought
talking
I'd play
Super
about
Ghouls
the
and
game.
Ghosts.
we
Talk about the
should, I
game I'm
suppose,
playing.
Really come.
We'll talk about Hollow Knight when we inevitably find time to actually cover it properly.
Yes, all 80 hours of it.
But, I'm sure we can figure out some speedrun bullshit, or
Possibly.
or throw someone at a stream. Hi guys, this is Harry beating all the super bosses in one sitting.
Oh, fuck off.
Also, could someone please buy me some new organs as I have now lost them all to the stress? Please tell me that whatever you fight, it dies. You died. Okay.
I was kind of. There were 2 ways I could go about that. I could either just be really impatient, as I did, which I don't think I've got the skills for on this game, or I could have just stayed and defeated everything, which I probably would have died anyway, because, honestly, bullshit.
Oh shit, they actually are on a timer. They're not
It depends on where you are.
once you enter a proximity to one of these platforms, then the timer starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the animation of the walls will start, and they do damage you when they are spiky.
Do you think Arthur may have in fact just done a silly and not realised, I'll walk into the creature?
You know what, this is only the second best weapon, but I'm getting it because it's actually better for this stage.
4 hits though.
Almost like
Close range, right?
Oh, yeah, this one, it travels upward, so it's not amazing for everything, but given that a lot of these things are kind of upward.
Like the things that keep killing you, these green ball things.
Yeah.
Not so much the orcs with floating organs.
And like everything seems to take 1,000,000 hits as well.
Does not help. I'm going to be honest, they do seem a bit time
Oh,
sinky.
for fuck's fucking sake, you fucking...
Bullshit and chips, fuckface merchant.
You'd come out of someone's arse and they'd call you a reject turd because you're not even good enough to be a shit. That's what you are.
What?
I'm just insulting the game, that's what we do, right?
Well, I suppose it wasn't particularly an aim, but I do think that the previous version of Ghouls and Ghosts was better. I've got to be honest. Maybe not as visually striking in places.
I think it was more visually striking, to be honest. This one's
I meant more the first stage, to be honest. First stage versus first stage. And the music, I would argue, on this is better, except on this stage where it's some kind of constant. But overall, I do think the previous one was better. Wow. Yeah, I'm angry now, just because the. No. What's the cash bags mean in the corner, Jay? Is that just how many he picked up?
I think so.
Right, well, this has sadly been the tragic ending of Arthur's story. He never saved Primpin.
He died many times.
In any of his adventures. He keeps reliving the same nightmare. And now, if you would like to relive the nightmare, please replay the video. But until then, by all means, have fun.
Stay beautiful.
And I've been Steve.
I've been Jay.
I've been Harry.
Bye.